Hey there, Elder Statesman back here again with another deck tech. Today we're going to be looking at the Jeskai Midrange deck that I've been playing on the ladder. Pretty stock deck list here. Basically, it's got some early threats, some early creature removal, and then it just tries to throw out multiple hard-to-deal-with threats. History of Benalia, creating multiple creatures, Rekindling Phoenix, you have to kill multiple times, Aurelia, Lyra, Teferi, just threat after threat after threat, and just try to overwhelm them and their ability to respond. So it's been doing pretty good for me. Like 10-5 with it right now on the ladder, on the playing in gold. So let's see here. We are going to play a couple games so you can kind of see it in action here. Okay, I think I can keep this. That one tapped. Blue, okay. Ugh. Such a good card against me. So my original thought when he played the Overgrown Tomb was this was going to be Jeskai Midrange. Now I'm not so sure. Is it a Surveil control deck that's splashing the green? Is it a Golgari deck that's splashing the blue? Is it a crazy Muldrotha deck? Which, if you've seen some of my previous draft videos, I played 2 of those in a row. Which should not happen, but yeah, 2 opponents in a row with Muldrotha decks. With the Benalia, okay. All things being equal, play the card they don't know about, or they play the card they already know about. I usually try to not change the order of the cards in my hand, because it makes it easier to know, like, hey, everything to the right of this Lyra Dawnbringer is hidden information. They don't know what those cards are. I am going to have to play one of these. Play that one tapped. All right. Really not sure what my opponent's doing here. Some new deck I've never heard of before. He's definitely trying to ramp up into something big. Oops, I thought I clicked that. That's my bad. Is it worth taking out one of these with Nixlon's Binding? Problem is I have no idea what he's doing, and I might need this Binding to play some big crazy permanent. Although, I essentially have him at 10. I'm 2 turns away from killing him. It might be worth taking out one of these just to slow him down. Get rid of, say, this treasure map, because that's going to speed him up the most. He's relying on getting those treasure tokens. Okay. I was hoping that's what would happen. He's use his turn for that. It's allowed me to hit him down to 8, and I'll have 8 damage on the board, counting the lightning strike. Just don't give him the time to do whatever it is he's trying to do. Oh, that's pretty good. That's going to buy him a turn. Unless I can get a land here and get an angel into play. Well, that's not an angel, but that will give me the additional damage I need to be lethal for next turn. So I got 7 damage coming at him, plus a lightning strike. Exile. Well, that's gonna take that out. Okay. I'm gonna play that. Okay, well, he needs something to stop me here. Ritual of Soot would probably do it if he's got that. And he's got it. I really wish I had drawn a land that had played this angel instead. Thank you. I needed you last turn.
Stand aside. I'm sorry. Were you using that?
They definitely got to kill Vraska.
Typical.
Okay, well, he's got to kill 2 more Lyras. Do a pretty good job.
Brilliance comes easily to me.
And he's got his spires going. I'm in rough shape. I needed to draw that land earlier. If I'd have been able to play the Lyra instead of the Resplendent Angel, I'd have had the Resplendent Angel for the next turn.
Let's see how you respond to genius.
I have a feeling he might have turned the...
My mission is more valuable than your life.
So interesting. So it's a... looks like it's a typical blue-black control deck, but it's splashing green for Vraska and Assassin's Trophy, which is actually pretty good. I have a feeling it's going to beat me. We got close.
I I know how this ends.
The belligerent needs her crew.
Right on schedule.
Okay, so I gotta use this on Vraska.
Not so fast.
We'll try to use Lyra on Tezzeret, but I'll untap it with spires, I'm sure.
Of course.
Just gonna take out the ferry.
Don't make another move.
There we go, get some creatures going here.
I despise tyrants like you.
Okay, that's gonna be game on this one. That was a very good deck. I had not. Oop, what am I doing here? Concede. Not played against that one before. Okay, well, we'll jump right back in again. Me and some idiots. Well, okay. It's a little slow, depending on their hand, because this isn't going to do anything until turn 4. And that's turn 4, and that's turn 4. But I do have all my mana. And my opponent did mulligan. I'm going to keep it, and we'll see. Let's hope my opponent doesn't get off to too fast of a start. Lightning strike is going to help slow things down. Okay, play that tapped. Okay, so now the Steamful Stroke comes online. My opponent's going to play out a Drake or something like that. I'm gonna get rid of the Electromancer now. And we're going to take advantage and get Phoenix into play. Ooh, that's a pretty good answer. Okay, he potentially has a counterspell. I'm trying to think of what... I don't think these decks play Syncopate. Well, wait, if he's playing the... He's got the Charter Course version. I'm gonna take a chance and see if I can get Teferi into play. Alright.
This isn't a fight you can win.
No, get Disdainful Stroke up.
Good part.
Disdainful Stroke doesn't help with that. But an Ixalan's binding on the Drake is not bad. Although I could just Lava Coil it. Oh, okay. Take down. Fair enough.
Hold that thought.
Alright. I feel pretty good. I got a lot of threats here he's got to deal with. He doesn't have much in the way of cards. Pizza Bolt. Okay.
That didn't pan out.
Not enough to kill the Teferi. Okay, possibilities. I still kind of like leaving the Disdainful Stroke up in case he's got another Drake. Although I wouldn't mind just Ixalan's binding this one. I think I'll do that. Ooh, Sabotage. Okay.
Keep up the pace.
Okay. So what am I looking at here? He could Beacon Bolt my Phoenix, and that would allow him to kill Teferi. But that would be his only turn. Either way, he's going to kill Teferi, but I kind of want to force him to use that Beacon Bolt, just in case his next card's really good.
That was uncalled for.
Alright. I'm okay with that. I'll play out another Phoenix. What's nice is the Phoenixes are hard. Ooh, do I want Aurelia instead? No, we're gonna go Phoenix. The 4 power matches up really good with the 4 toughness of the 2 different Drakes. Okay. Lava Coils also match up well against this deck. Okay, I kind of want to leave the Disdainful Stroke up as counter magic here, rather than playing the Aurelia. Well, the Aurelia is pretty strong here. Now, I'm going to leave the counter magic up. I don't want him playing like a Nymph Visit. That would be really hard for me to deal with. Search, I will let him play. Now we play the Aurelia. This might be enough to finish them off. The trample damage plus the lightning strike. Alright, that worked pretty good. This deck does tend to match up well against the Drake's deck. Alright, we'll do one more game here. I like this. Got a couple early plays, slow down any aggressive starts, and then some good 4-drops to take advantage. I also like the fact that both of these play the Steam Vents tapped on turn 1, and then both of these come into play untapped. That's a pretty good start. Turn 2 Knight, turn 3 History. We'll do pretty good against this deck. Ooh. That's just Burrows or White Weenie, but it's got green. I've seen a lot of different decks. That's actually really good. Do I have a way to kill it? I do not. One of the things that I've noticed is with the ladder play being introduced and people doing a lot more best of 1, I think you're seeing a different metagame than what you see in Paper Magic best of 3. There's a lot of decks that don't have a great first game, but then are just dominant games 2 and 3 out of the sideboard. Those decks don't work real well in the best of 1 environment. You need decks that are going to be really good game 1 against everything. Or at least against most. And so you end up seeing a lot of different decks decks that you wouldn't necessarily see in the paper format, which is good. I like the variety. You also get to see a lot more like linear strategies that again wouldn't necessarily work. Angel or Nalia. We need to do the history. No text. Yeah, a deck like, let's say, Merfolk. You don't see very much of Paper Magic because out of the sideboard, when people bring in sweepers, it just rolls over and dies. But in best of one, if opponent's not running their sweepers, or if they don't happen to run that one game, you can get wins. Games you wouldn't normally be able to. You wouldn't normally be able to take in a best of 3 format. No text. Whew, very strong. Can use the land. Aurelia could be very strong here. Not a land. Although, being able to take out Amara is going to be nice. Okay, we're going to swing with the team. Man, that March of the Multitudes is really good. Okay, so I think I just need to try to keep another creature alive. But I'd like to take out Amara. Yep, that should be enough to kill me, I think. Needed an extra land. Okay, I'm gonna play one more game. I wanna finish with a good draw. I think I can make this work. The deck is mostly red-white. You've got blue for counter magic. Ooh, well, that gives me a blue. For a little bit of counter magic, and I think the fairies. That might be all that you have for the blue. Blue-white. Some sort of control. We'll see if we can get an angel out. Okay, so no settle. I'm good with that. First strike though, so... Ooh, okay. Okay, kind of want to get the Aurelia out now so I can start using the Mentor. I'll do Phoenix next turn. Hmm, 7/7's pretty good. I will take it this time. And we'll put a binding on Denitha. I want that one to have vigilance in case he's got a I can't think of the name of it at the moment. We'll put the counter on strictly. The one that exiles a tapped creature for 2 mana. Okay, Lyra's good. Nice. That's a timely draw there. 1 damage short. I don't want to put one of these out. One of the ways he can maybe try to get back in is a creature sweeper. It's a fairy, that's fine.
If you show remorse, I'll show you. You know what? I'm not done yet.
Good game. Alright. So, that's the deck. It's been doing pretty good for me. Like I said, I've been winning about 60% of my games. So, I got that card last time. So there we go. Another deck that you can play on the ladder. And hopefully you saw some interesting decks. You definitely need to see some decks you don't normally see in Paper Magic. Anyways, if you liked the video, please hit like and subscribe down below. Let me know if there's anything you would have done differently in gameplay. Let me know if there's any decks you'd like to see me cover in the future. We'll try to make that happen. And we will see you on Friday with a final Guilds of Ravnica draft.